Although it is the third most abundant mineral in the human body, and often very little understood, potassium is crucial for the proper functioning of the body, especially at the cellular level due to its electrical conductivity. The way we eat in our modern society most often fails to provide even half of the adequate daily requirement of potassium in our choice of food. Our foods contain twice as much sodium in proportion to potassium, due to the preponderance of salt used to prepare fast or processed foods, not to mention that these food products are already devoid of potassium. Today, I will show you how potassium works, why it is crucial for your body, and how to get it from your food. Hi, I'm Johanna Köhler, journalist, researcher, and health consultant. Potassium is classified as an electrolyte, as it reacts on contact with water to produce positively charged ions. There, it regulates heart rate, ensures efficient muscle and nerve function, and it is vital for protein synthesis and carbohydrate metabolism. Potassium balances the fluids in the body, and as you know, the body is made up of more than 65% water, approximately. 40% of this water, which I call biological water, is found in the cells converted into a substance called intracellular fluid. The rest of the water is found in extracellular compartments such as blood plasma and lymph. Virtually 98% of the potassium in the body is found inside the cells. Of that percentage, 80% is found in muscle cells, while the other 20% is found in the bones, liver, and red blood cells. In fact, once it has entered the body, it is called an electrolyte. The amount of water in intracellular and extracellular fluids is available and regulated by their concentrations of electrolytes, especially sodium and potassium. Potassium is the main electrolyte in the intracellular fluid, and its presence determines the amount of water in the cells. On the other hand, sodium is the main electrolyte in the extracellular fluid and determines the amount of water outside the cells. The number of electrolytes relative to the amount of fluid is called osmolality, and under normal conditions, this osmolality should be balanced to be the same inside and outside the cells. When the osmolality is out of balance, water from the cell side with less electrolytes moves to the side with more electrolytes to even out the electrolyte concentrations. This causes cells to shrink if there is too much potassium and not enough sodium as the water leaves. In the opposite case, when there is too much sodium, edema or fluid retention occurs. According to the Harvard Medical School Journal, diets that emphasize higher potassium intake can help keep blood pressure in a healthy range compared to low potassium diets. Also, hypertension is a major risk factor for stroke, so it is not surprising that higher potassium levels are associated with a lower incidence of stroke. Osteoporosis is often associated with low levels of calcium, another important mineral for bone health. Interestingly, several studies show that a diet rich in potassium should reduce the amount of calcium that the body loses through urine. Kidney stones, on the other hand, are clumps of material that form in concentrated urine. Calcium is a common mineral present in kidney stones, and several studies show that potassium citrate lowers calcium levels in the urine. For this reason, it is thought that potassium may help prevent kidney stones. Historically, potassium has been used to eliminate retained water in the body by increasing urine output and reducing sodium levels. The studies I show here have been done in patients with hypertension, but potassium chloride works for any normal person who is experiencing fluid retention. Because of potassium's ability to reduce fluid buildup, which is also one of the main causes of cellulite, it is believed to also strengthen the lymphatic system and ensure that it works efficiently by circulating fluids and flushing toxins out from the body. Muscle cramps occur when muscles contract unintentionally. Low levels of calcium and magnesium can cause these cramps, and muscles need adequate levels of both these minerals to relax. But Be aware that it is also the presence of potassium that allows us to retain calcium in our bones and relieve us from cramps happening. The recommended daily intake of potassium is 4,700 milligrams. We often hear that bananas are an ideal source of this mineral, but also other fruits such as apricots, plums, and some vegetables such as pumpkin and squash are. However, keep in mind that these sources contain a lot of starch and fructose. Rather, you should limit your consumption of table salt, eat a lot of vegetables, especially leafy greens, and opt for fresh or, at the least, frozen berries. Try to make at least 1/3 of your food intake from these foods. Stay hydrated. This means drinking adequate amounts of water, not soda, alcohol, or caffeinated beverages. There is some water in fruits and vegetables, but it is especially important to drink more water if you are not eating enough fruits and vegetables. Green vegetable extracts help maintain a normal pH. Some supplements, such as barley sprouts, chlorella, and spirulina, which also come in powder form, can be added to your green juice or water. In the content box of this video, you will find a link to the full article where you will also find the recipe to make your own sugar-free electrolyte drink and a link to the recipe for my powerful green extract. If you like this video, please click on the like icon. Remember to subscribe on the red button and turn on the little bell to receive notifications every time there is something new to learn in nature's way in the art to heal yourself. See you soon!